We're on hour 30 of their journey by this point. They'd spent one night sleeping on the baggage-level carpet, a second night in a hotel, but now they said they had to be here, just be here, in case the flight to India suddenly opened up for them. The mom, who first had smiled a lot, finally showed how it was really getting to her.
Nobody happy to stay like this, leave their work and stay here.
There are a lot of these stories, hundreds of them really, and while most are more about extreme inconvenience than actual crisis, does it seem that handling a weather stoppage, taking care of passengers,
just stay alive and we'll answer your question,
is another one of those sides of the customer service experience that's getting worse, not better?
The industry today is really built for sunny skies.
Scott McCartney, the Wall Street Journal's travel editor, thinks so.
There were a lot more empty seats back before airlines hit so many financial troubles. It's a much leaner industry, but much less prepared for major disruptions. This has been part of the evolution of air travel since deregulation in 1978, and I don't think we've got it right yet.
The real problem is that there's not much you can do when this happens to you. It's not your fault, and you really can't fix it.
Please hold, and your call will be answered in the order it was received.
McCartney says it helps to accept that reality.
I think for people who are stranded, the most important thing is to be creative and to make the most of a bad situation.
And that seems to be how Pat Peretz was handling it.
This is probably a trumpet.
He and the 60 or so band members he was leading to Rome from Wilmington, Delaware, to perform for the Pope later this week. They had also slept on a floor last night in a hotel ballroom in Newark, and some of their group had actually gotten out today.
Part of our group, which was here at the hotel last night, left this morning to go to Dulles
in Washington,
D.C.
And somehow this group still left behind just did not read gloomy. Peretz puts it this way.
There's only two ways to do this. You either get all upset and then you make all of your kids upset, or you keep your chin up and then they keep their chins up.
In fact, he called it something of a character builder.
Well, you know what? I think for kids, and my business is kids, anything that teaches them something about the world they live in is good.
And it's true, there wasn't much good about this for most people.
Terrible.
This bad combination of all-out holidays and all-out weather. But it's also true you could find bright spots here, enough for the kids to say this. I'm John Donvan for Nightline in Newark, New Jersey.